Hey, what's up everyone? I'm John Herringer, the Chief Motivator over here at Method 3 Fitness, and I'm joined today by Ms. Cheryl Robledo of Samadhi Yoga Gruha. It's a yoga studio in downtown San Jose, and we're here for the digital learning experience. This month is all about how to improve the way you think, and I'm really excited to get into this one with Cheryl because it's all about doing a family mental detox. So what do I mean by that? Well, I think a lot of us are suffering in various capacities of whether it's attention, and this goes for parents and kids, right? But it's attention, it's maybe we have some anxiety, we are stressed out, we're losing our focus. And as much as we try to help our kids with that, the irony is that we're suffering from a lot of those things ourselves. So I'm excited to kind of dive into some of the things that Cheryl does at her yoga studio, both for adults and kids. And we're going to touch on how to do some of these certain exercises that you can do with Cheryl or at home. So welcome, Cheryl. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
So I was actually curious, before we dive into some of the exercises and specifically what you've done with kids and pranayama breathing, which we'll define soon, is I heard there's a story about how you kind of got into this and actually learned some Tai Chi in high school?
Yeah. I went to this continuation school.
Okay.
And it was on the Alameda in downtown San Jose. And we had this dance studio next to us. And they would use our parking lot at night. And so in exchange, they would give us free dance lessons, which actually included Tai Chi.
Wow.
Which
that's
is
awesome.
odd, right?
Yeah, right.
And so at this young age, I learned how to move with my movements and breathe with my movements. How to move with my movements?
Yeah.
Breathe with
Yeah.
my movements, right? And I saw how that affected my mental state, anger, anxiety,
Right.
how to channel certain emotions and just really calm down. So
Neat.
That's where I picked it up and honestly used it in a lot of different things throughout my life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
and-
fast forward now and you're able to use it not only with kids and your kids also.
My kids
Your
also.
kids also,
I
yep.
even infuse Tai Chi with my yoga. So you'll
fantastic.
find if when we're in Warrior 2, we're actually doing some of this movement while in Warrior 2.
Neat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Cool. So let's get to kind of the specific exercises you're doing with kids right now, referred to as pranayama. So maybe you can define that for everyone watching, because I know I didn't know as we were getting into this as well, and it helps to know what it is.
So pranayama is a breathing exercise, actually purifying the body. So the one that we're going to cover is alternating nostril breathing, and it's balancing the left and the right energy channels in your body. So purifying them, right?
Yep.
So as you do the breathing exercises, this is going to calm you, take you out of anxiety, take you out of frustration, and bring your energy down into your dantian, so your lower belly, your core, where your life force energy comes from. Does that sound good?
That sounds good to me. And so I think the neat thing, for a lot of people watching, I think we get caught up in the day-to-day of go, and hectic schedules and work and deadlines and kids' activities and everything else. And the problem is that unless there's some stopping point where you're actually saying, take a pause, first off, you're getting caught up in that frenetic lifestyle and your cortisol levels and stress and anxiety, everything is increasing. And then your kids get caught up in that too. Whether or not you're trying to do that or not, it's just by default the atmosphere that they're actually in. So I'm excited because I think it's one of those things where if you stop, not just for yourself, but for your kids and your family, then you can hopefully start to rewrite the path of being centered, being calm, rejuvenating that life force, if you will. And it all starts with a simple breathing exercise.
Yeah.
So,
you get to then set the tone for your tribe,
yes,
your family.
Absolutely.
Right? If everybody's bouncing off the walls, if dad comes home stressed or I come home stressed, now the kids are stressed. They're feeding off of that energy.
Yeah.
So let's restart the day.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
So we're going to walk you through right now kind of what that breathing exercise looks like. I will be the guinea pig here for Cheryl, so you guys can follow along if you'd like. I highly recommend it. And then we'll get into a little bit more of some of the the verbiage and imagery that you actually use with the kids as well.
Yeah.
Cool, great.
All right. So we're going to take we're going to start with our 3-part breath.
Okay.
So our full yogic breath. So inhale, filling up your lower belly, filling up your chest, all the way to your neck. Exhale, just the neck, just the chest. Pulling the belly button towards the spine, letting all that old breath out, and then full yogic breath in again. Keeping this pace, bring your right thumb to your right nostril, index and middle finger to your third eye, sealing off that right nostril. Take your next full yogic breath in again. Hold at the top. Cover the other nostril with your ring finger, uncover with the thumb, and exhale. Full yogic breath in the same nostril. Cover with the thumb, uncover with the ring finger, exhale. That's 1 full round. Let's do 2 more rounds. Full breath in that same nostril. Cover, uncover, exhale. Full breath in the same nostril. Cover, uncover, exhale. Inhale through the same nostril. Cover, uncover, exhale. Inhale through the same nostril. Cover, uncover, exhale. Releasing your hands to your sides, continuing with that full yogic breath. And keep that pace as we continue.
Keep that pace, that's good.
Yeah.
So the interesting thing that I love, feels fantastic. I hope you guys just did that. I kind of run here. For you guys that know me, and this is great. This is one of those like, John, bring it down a notch. Let's go from an 11 back down to a 9 or so. And it's great because I already feel more relaxed just from that simple exercise. And it's interesting how when you're bringing some attention to a little bit of what the uncover, cover are doing, it frees your mind up. You're not focusing on all the other chatter,
right?
Like we talked about before, that can be present. That's always going on. Things you got to do, or tomorrow, today, later on. What you're stressed out about, what you're anxious about, and
I don't know if
great.
you could even hear, or if the people watching can hear, your voice just got lower.
Yeah. I can feel it. So that's it in a nutshell, right there. And the beautiful thing is what now I personally like having a guided, kind of meditation like that, but it's easily something you can do on your own. Now that you have this in video format, you can also replay it for yourself, or better yet, go see Cheryl down at Samadhi Yoga Gruha in downtown San Jose. So now, as I'm bringing this into my home, and I think it's great. I for one am all about creating routines for the kids, especially when they're at a younger age. But even if they're a little bit older, they're still malleable, right? And you're still the parent. And this is just as good for you as it is for them. So get the whole, this is a family detox, mental detox, remember. Yeah. But what's some of the verbiage and imagery that you're bringing to this practice with the kids specifically? So
with the kids, one thing you can do if they're like inhale, exhale, make it a little more fun. You can tell them, breathe in, smelling the flowers. Exhale, blowing out the candle. So they're really actually imagining that they're doing it. So they're having fun. It becomes a game.
Yeah.
Right?
That's spectacular. That's great.
And then getting them to actually do it. Right? So one thing that I'm implementing with my kids is screen time. They all want screen time.
They all want it. Yep.
So if, say for instance, they wake up in the morning and they do 10 minutes of pranayama, maybe even 5.
Right.
5 minutes, couple minutes. Start off gentle.
Yeah,
right?
Start small.
And then maybe a few minutes of some yoga, some movement, right? Wake their body up. so they can earn 30 minutes of screen time.
Gotcha. Yep.
So you can play with that, see what works with your family and your kids and time limits and
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
Make it easy and fun. As long as you keep the fun, then you're doing good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, and I love the just the imagery aspect of it. I think that's something that definitely for the kids can help them get engaged. But then, you know, for someone, I'm a visual person, so even just hearing that myself, I'm like, okay, that even helps me understand this better. So that's great. And I think the whole key is as you go through this, you know, and you're watching this, the biggest thing, the most important thing I could ask you to do from watching this is just go apply it. I mean, that took, I don't actually know how long it took. I'm just sitting there following the directions, but 30 seconds, a minute, maybe?
Yeah.
So it's not long to experience benefits like that. I mean, talk about if you wanted a magic bullet of decreasing stress, there it was.
Yeah.
So the key that I want you to do is just implement this. Just do it right now by yourself or with the family and start a little mini routine. I mean, if it takes, like you said, your kids are up to 5 to 10 minutes. That's amazing. It could be a minute like Cheryl just took me through, and I guarantee you, having just done it, and I know you're going to experience it right now as well, you'll be able to deliver that same benefit to your kids. I mean, talk about some of those moments when kids are bouncing off the walls. I know I'm thinking about, geez, this weekend, it's like, okay, how am I going to corral? It's like herding cattle right now. What am I going to do? You know, and if I had some simple exercise with some imagery and fun, then all of a sudden it's like hitting reset for them, right? And sometimes that's all they need. And to be quite honest, that's all we need as adults sometimes to kind of like say, cut through the chatter and crap that's going on in your life in the day and just get centered and focused and relax. Like it's all going to be okay.
You literally feel the energy up here.
Yeah.
You do the pranayama, even if you do 3 rounds. The goal is to do 6 rounds of that one pranayama.
Gotcha.
You feel the energy come from way up here and just goes whoosh all the way down. If you're a feeler and you can kind of feel energy a little bit, you can feel that shift in the room. Definitely. And then you'll see it in your kids too.
Yeah.
And yourself.
So six cycles for the mental detox. Is there anything else you would add to that, Cheryl? So the basic premise is 6 cycles of that is ideal to experience the biggest benefits. Anything is better than nothing.
Right.
Is there anything else you would add to it at all to make it?
Starting off with the 3-part breath, the full yogic breath, just like we did.
Belly, chest, neck, and then reverse order back down.
Exactly.
Great.
So it creates a wave on your spine. Some people call it wave breathing. So if you're actually laying down, your spine will be going like this.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to dance.
Different than the worm. That's something totally different. Okay.
But and even by doing that, if you're in traffic, practice with the full yogic breath. You're actually getting a little...
That's a good place to practice right there.
I'm never angry in traffic.
Yeah, right.
Because I'm just focusing on my pranayama.
Yeah, good for you.
Especially by 87 right
Yep,
here. It could get a little thick.
Oh, yeah.
But you're getting a little massage and all those little muscles attached to your spine. So as you get that movement through your spine, you're doing a lot more than just the mental piece there. The spine is getting some movement as well.
Yeah.
Which has a ton of benefits.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great. Any particular, is this, like you said, just mentioned the car, is there a particular time of day that's best, or is it like whenever you need it, or whenever you're going to actually do it?
Start your day.
Yeah.
You could, before you even get out of bed, you know, laying there.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
Sometimes though, it's a little hectic in the morning. I might do it in the car.
Yep.
I don't care who's next to me. They might think I'm...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, who cares? Yeah.
You know, the car is great. You know, just as soon as you start to feel the stress level rise. So once you do this a few times, you'll feel your energy lower. You'll start to ground, right?
Yeah.
And then as you get more adapted to that, you'll start to notice when things shift in the other direction. So you start to feel the energy, the stress level rise. That's your cue.
Yep.
Do another round. Pull in the full yogic breath.
And I think that's it. You're going to, as you go through this, you just touched on, be mindful of the triggers and the cues so that you can actually, so you don't get caught up. Because I think some of us, we don't even realize that we're stressed out of our mind or just getting all frantic until we're like, wait, why am I like sweating? Or why am I, you know, it's like, you got to relax for a minute. And I think as we go through this, we always talk, fitness and health and one of the biggest reasons we have think as a portion of what we believe in at Method 3 is because the fitness and nutrition sides are the ones that people, they're accustomed to, so to speak, right? It's like, I got to go in and work out, I got to eat healthy. And it's like the thing that doesn't get as much attention, which is why I love having people like yourself to talk about it, is the mental portion and how movement, breath, all these things can combine to really help you achieve even something as simple as your fitness goal, right? Fitness is a fun part sometimes. You can come in, oh, I'm sweating, I'm feeling stronger. And yet some of the biggest, most dramatic impact and benefit you can receive is from 30 seconds to 3 minutes of breathing, right? And if you have time for a 45-minute workout, you have time for 30 seconds to 3 minutes of breath work, right? So don't tell me you don't have time to do this, because I won't believe you. This is fantastic. Is there anything else you want to add?
You can mix it in with your workout too.
There you go. Now, maybe during a rest interval, it might be a little sporadic because you're just trying to breathe in general. So maybe not. But yeah, you're right.
The full part, the 3-part breath between reps.
Good.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think the key is just finding where it's going to fit in your life. Whether if it's when you wake up, if it's at night, start somewhere, start anywhere. Start with one flow like I did right there. Work your way up to 6. And I think the coolest thing is that you're going to bring this to your spouse, significant other, family. Do it at work. Bring it to your coworkers. What are you doing with your nose? I'm doing this really cool breathing exercise. It's called Pranayama. You probably want in on this. So, and I think it's going to, just like we talk about in Method 3, it is a cascade domino effect of being able to bring that awesome calmness, better attention, focus, less anxiety, less stress to everyone in your life. What a great gift you can give to everyone, and most importantly, your family. So get on this mental detox. Cheryl, thanks so much for being a part of this digital learning experience. And as always, tune in next time for our next DLE and how you can improve the way you move, eat, and think.